Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video today is about Everett's new kit breakdown video. So I'll explain to you like what is the new thing that added to Everett, how strong is Everett is, and then what kind of buff that he gained, and how does he looks like now. Alright, so first thing I would say that Everett now is like very good as per is from the bottom tier as per until like top tier. It's not like until meta tier because he is still not able to counter Wu Yu, because Wu Yu is like the benchmark for the meta tier now. But other than Wu Yu team, you will see Everett being very crazy and very annoying. Alright, so let's take a look here. What does Everett does as the base kit first? So base kit as in R0, Rezo 0. Then after that, I'll show you like the R6 effect of Everett, because this Shimmer Esper here, everyone can grind him to R6 as long as you grind the Shadowlands. So he's a very free-to-play player and he is a very strong, but he is very racist because he is only supporting the Shimmer Espers. Alright, so let's take a look here. So first thing, the healing here, this S2 here, if we upgrade to this one here, so now you have a new passive effect. Is chance of taking a critical hit from non-shimmer enemy reduced by 100%. So this thing here makes Everett have a passive effect of Chuyao, because Chuyao so strong is because Chuyao is able to provide a passive effect called Spirit Aegis. Then this Spirit Aegis is able to reduce the chance of taking critical hit by 100%. Basically, kinda like no crit on the one that you're protecting them. So it's very strong effect, because most of the Esper in the meta now is actually using critical hit, unless you are using that some Esper like true damage, right? So Everett by passive itself will already have the chance of taking critical hit reduced by 100% from non-shimmer Esper. So he's very racist, because if you are not shimmer, he won't get crit. But if you are shimmer, then it's fine. Then if he actually get a crit, then the chance of countering attack with this ability with this S2 will reduce to 30%. But if you don't get a crit, then it's a 100% chance of counter attacking. So let's say some elemental Esper cast some AoE damage. That AoE damage of course is gonna hit Everett, but because you are elemental Esper, you hit on Everett will not get a crit because of this effect. Because he doesn't get a crit, so he will 100% trigger with this S2 to counter attack you. It will apply miss rate up on you, 50% miss rate, and then heals everyone with 30% of this damage deal. And this one here is based on HP percentage. So Everett by this part here is a very annoying Esper already, because every time when you hit Everett will guarantee to counter attack you unless you are Shimmer Esper. Okay, not just that, from the base kit itself, the S3 effect here we also have this. When hit by a non-shimmer enemy, first ability effect. So this ability effect here, from what I tested, is like AP down, AP swap, this kind of considered as ability effect, and this also considered as some of the debuffs, right? So the like debuff applying from the first hit, then it will block the effect away. So the previous video I mentioned is like block the damage. It's actually not block the damage, it's only blocking the first ability effect. So for example, if you are enemy using a TA casting an S3 AP down, and Everett will just block the AP down. So Everett will get the damage, but it will not get the effect. So AP down will not work on Everett. Then because it didn't block the damage, so you will attack Everett, and Everett will reduce the crit rate by 100%, so you will not crit, and then he will trigger this 100% counter attack. That's how the whole combo of Everett works. Then another thing, Everett gain a crit rate plus 100% when attacking non-shimmer enemies. So basically, if you are not facing a enemy team that have shimmer, you can actually make Everett like 0% crit rate and then just attack. He will crit anyway. So it's very annoying because of this passive, and also very racist because it only applies to non-shimmer Esper for this kind of effect. If you are a Shimmer Esper, then it doesn't matter to Everett. So he can be a best partner for Shimmer Esper, but he can be a worse, easiest target for your own Shimmer Esper. Like if enemy is using Everett, you just pick Shimmer Esper, then Everett is basically useless. Alright, let's take a look at the Rezo effect. So Rezo effect here, the R2, R4 and R6. So R2 effect here, when Shimmer Esper takes a hit, counter attack with his S2, trigger once per turn. Basically this is a mini Anna effect. So if we take a look at Anna R2 effect is, well, Anna have the Rainbow Shield, counter attack with her S1 when the teammate take a hit, trigger 1 per turn. Then Everett is when a Shimmer Esper take a hit, counter attack with S2. So Anna is any kind of teammate Esper get hit and she have the Rainbow Shield, then she will poke them. Then Everett is any Shimmer Esper take the hit, then he will slash the enemy with his S2. And this S2 is the one that can heal and apply mist straight up. So he's gonna be very annoying. And then R4 here is make his damage increase more, because when this Esper attack outside of his own turn, then damage increased by 15%. Then R6 here, this ability passive effect also work on ally Shimmer Esper. So this ability effect is the one on S3. So this passive here, the one that you get hit by non-Shimmer enemy first ability effect, it shares to the whole team. The average crit rate plus 100% when attacking non-Shimmer effect also shares to the whole team. So this is gonna be crazy, because let's take a look. So this is how the R6 average skill kit looks like. So we come to Shimmer. Right, now you look at the skill. It becomes when an ally Shimmer Esper is get hit by non-Shimmer enemy first ability effect, nullifies it, it triggers once per turn, and ally Shimmer Esper crit rate plus 100%. It's no longer just Everett. It's any ally Shimmer Esper, you will always crit now, as long as you are fighting non-Shimmer Esper. So he will become the best Shimmer Esper partner when he goes to R6. Okay, then the R2 effect now becomes the chance of crit, getting crit from non-Shimmer enemy is minus by 100%. This part here, whenever Shimmer's teammate take a hit, counter attack with this ability, it triggers 1 per turn, so S2 slashes. Okay, so he's gonna be very annoying. So the divinity here is when his own HP is above 50%, Valhalla Guardian final damage plus 30%, which is the S2. So the divinity here will boost his S2 damage even more. So the S2 damage will make his healing heals even more. Alright, so let me show you how does it looks like in the real battle. Okay, so now I'm using a team of full Shimmer with a random Shimmer, and I'm not wearing any equipment. So you can see that my crit rate now, there's no crit rate, like 10%, 10%, 10%, like no crit rate, right? But because this is a R6 Everett, the Everett here will apply to all Shimmer Esper to have a 100% crit rate. So let's take a look here. Low. Now, okay. Now, any kind of enemy hit anyone in my team here, because everyone is Shimmer, I will always trigger S2 counter attack to slash them and also applies the crit rate. And then you can see here, let's say my Cecilia have no crit rate at all, right? So I attack anyone here because they are non-Shimmer, because I'm racist, I hit them, it's crit. I hit anyone here, it's a crit. They hit me, then Everett will like use S2 to slash them. You guys are not able to touch my Shimmer friend. Slash. Okay, then also same thing, Everett will not get Everett will also crit. So S2, S1, apply crit. AoE, you can see it will apply Everett as well. Crit. Crit. You attack my teammate, I slash you. Slash you. Okay, so if you have a team of a lot of Shimmer, Everett will be very annoying because he will just keep on slashing, healing the whole team and also apply a lot of mist rate. Okay, you can see enemy team here, everyone have a mist rate increase here. Okay, alright, so let's take a look. Alright, so I'm using Polymorph Guardian as an example here. So enemy have all these kind of debuff effect from this enemy team, and then this team here is Everett with a lot of other Shimmer Esper, because it didn't mention only Shimmer Legendary, it mentioned Shimmer Esper, which including all these epic as well. So let me take the equipment away because I don't want to accidentally kill them, and let's take a look. Alright, so I make it very slow because enemy here also have no equipment one. So my Esper here will have guarantee crit, or crit. Okay, so I just random attack. It's a crit. I want them to take their action. Alright, so let's take a look at Slon here. So Slon is going to cast S3 AoE damage. You can see there's no freeze on my team here because everyone is a Shimmer. My Everett here nullified the effect because this passive here, when allied Shimmer is hit by a non-Shimmer ability effect, which is Slon, because Slon is Flow Esper, it is gonna trying to apply AoE freeze, because from the first hit here, this AoE damage here, the first hit is inflict freeze on all enemy. But because my effect of Everett is to block the first ability effect, which is the first ability effect is gonna be Slon's freeze. Okay, so it didn't apply the freeze at all. You can see just now it actually blocked everything else out. Right, so let's take a look more. Okay, though now Ethan casts immunity. Okay, let me slightly fast forward so I just cast some damage. Alright, so you can see they attack my Shimmer teammate, then I'm gonna counter attack. Okay, everything here, it blocked the first hit, but it did not block the hit that follow up. So we take a look here at the enemy, the Esper, is here. Attack 3 hit, damage per hit 3 times, and every critical hit have a 60% chance of inflicting freeze. But because just down here there's a 3 hit damage, I'm only able to block the first ability effect hit. So the upcoming critical hit, I'm still able to get affected from the follow-up attack, because he's only able to block the first ability hit. Right, so let's take a look at Yuhime one. Yuhime S3, boom. Nothing happened to my team here because Yuhime S3 is 2 hit, but the disease effect is only applied from the first hit. Then I am able to block away the disease effect. But you can see my AP bar, my HP bar here, that's actually max HP reduction. Why? It's because from Yuhime's S3 effect, the HP reduction is from the second hit. So with Everett kit involved in the current battle now, so the hit order actually matters now, because the first hit it will block, but the second hit effect, that is no matter it's called debuff or called effect like CD up, all these things, it will still apply to the Esper, but it will protect you from the first hit. For example, like R6 Hilda, if R6 Hilda proc the first thing is sleep, then it will block the sleep, but it will not block the upcoming poison effect. Right, so let me, okay, S1. Okay, did you see that Slon's S1, it nullified the first one, but it's not able to nullify the second one, because Slon's S1 is applies freeze and speed down. So it will block the freeze, but it will not block the freeze down. So the debuff orders matters now. Alright, so same thing, you can see, nullify, AP down and resist. So what happened is, her S3 here, have 3 hit. Every hit have the 50% chance to inflict AP down. So I blocked the first hit AP down, but the second hit AP down I'm not able to block. Then the third hit I resist. Okay, so I think it's clear enough to break down that how does the Everett affect now. It will only block the first hit. So like single hit Esper that only brings one effect, such as like TA, such as like all those AoE Esper or single target hit Esper that only hit one time, then all those effects will be nothing to them. Right, you can see like all the effect here just now is all nullified. Right, so let me show you another example. Alright, so let's take this an example. So enemy here, what I want to show you is Slon I already showed, right? So enemy here have Sienna. So Sienna S3 will apply is damage. Then the first effect is going to be AP clear. Then there's a chance to stun. So it's a 2 separate effects. So I will block the AP down, but I will not block the stun. So same thing goes for Falcon. So for Falcon here, when you cast S3 here, damage, then there's 100% chance to inflict attack down and speed down. So most likely I will block the attack down, but I will not able to block the speed down. Alright, so let's take a look how does the battle shows. Alright, so I just random hit some Esper. Okay, make it slow now. Okay, not so slow. AoE, freeze, I'll do nothing because it's one hit freeze. Nothing will affect on me. Oh, she frees her own teammate. Okay, never mind. Come on, Sienna. S3, I'll block the block the AP down, but I'm not able to block the stun. So you can see I didn't get any AP change, but I still get the stun effect. Okay, same thing. Now Falcon is gonna do the action. Right, freeze. I block the first hit, which is the freeze. Okay, AoE damage. Okay, see, I only get the AP down effect. I will not get the speed down effect. So this is how Everett is going to benefit you in the action now. So it is possible to build a full Shimmer team now, as long as enemy doesn't have a Shimmer Esper, and this effect will share to the whole enemy. So I would say now Everett will be a very strong Esper. Yeah, very strong Esper because of all the effect that he is able to apply to the Shimmer Esper teammate. Imagine if you have this Esper effect. Imagine this effect you apply to Anna. Anna originally herself can block damage. Now the first hit will also block the effect, and then Anna now have 100% crit rate to attacking all those non-Shimmer Esper as well. It's gonna be a very annoying effect, and this effect will have a future proof as well, because as long as future Shimmer Esper came out, all these Shimmer Esper will get benefit by this effect as well. So it's gonna be like crazy good effect, crazy good. Okay, so one last thing I want to test for you guys is, so Chuyao's Spirit Aegis is actually not it's not like totally cannot crit, cause Spirit Aegis is actually just reducing the chance of taking critical hit by 100%. So technically, if your critical hit is like 200%, it reduces 100%, so you still have a 100% chance to crit on that target, right? So with my Everett here, Everett have a 100% crit rate, and with this effect here to apply another 100% crit rate, so it's basically 200% crit rate. And what we're gonna see is if I'm able to crit on that Spirit Aegis target. So enemy team here is gonna Wu team, so I'm pretty sure this Chuyao will apply the buff on Iki, so I have to like wipe up his own whole team first before I can hit Iki. Right, so let's see if I'm able to do that to test for you guys. Do all that on the target. So I found another Esper here. It's all full R6, I'm definitely gonna lose, but what I just want to test is the one that applies the Spirit Aegis, can I able to crit? Okay, so now the enemy Spirit Aegis is applied on Lian. So what we're gonna see is if I'm able to crit on Lian with Everett. Right, so everyone here crit will not crit on Lian. So let's see now. Okay, so now enemy has Spirit Aegis, so basically I'm not able to crit, but because I'm Everett is racist, so if you are not a Shimmer, I will have 100% crit rate to you. Okay, so I cast my S3, boom. So I'm still able to crit on the target who have Spirit Aegis. So same thing, this effect also applies to my ally. So just now, actually my Iki attack on Lian, it also crits already, even though there's a Spirit Aegis protection on it. But if my other Esper hit on Lian, it's dealing no critical hit damage, right? See, no crit. But my Shimmer Esper is gonna crit the non-Shimmer Esper. Alright, so let me try one more time. So AoE damage, hit on Lian, no crit, it's gonna be miss. Right, Wu Yu Breakdance. Okay, if even my Wu Yu Breakdance on Lian is able to crit as well, because it bypassed the Spirit Aegis effect. It's more than enough critical rate to reduce the crit rate, if you get what I mean. I don't know if I explain it nicely or not. Okay, so Okay, Chuyao take the action. Okay, cause my backline here is all shimmer, right? So no matter that target have a spirit aegis or not, reduce the critical hit by 100% because I'm a shimmer. I hit you, it's gonna be crit anyway. So same thing, I hit you, it's gonna be crit anyway. So this is gonna be a very good counter. Everett is gonna be a very good counter to Chuyao's spirit aegis as well because of this racist buff. Alright, so hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope this video actually break down Everett's skill kit very nicely. I know there's a lot of things that still can be tested, or like team build wise, who is the best teammate, all those stuff. All these things we can only test on global server because this is on PTR server, right? So in global server, when everyone have the resource to test it, then we can see like more different effect with Everett. Okay, so hope you guys enjoy the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Gen MP, Rosas15, Molkut Regally, The Bluest Chalane, Pidget Roulette, and Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Schneider, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Luxley, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marlene Williams, and Uncle Chad. Thank you so much for the support. And that's not all. Also, special thanks for the direct support on the live stream super chat, the latest 10. So special thanks to Pigeons Roulette, Agni, Ziggy, Code Wilderness, Choni, and Rosas15. Thank you so much for the support and hope you guys enjoyed the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.